Good morning, Reed. Morning, Diana. Bella and Gautam. Welcome back. Oh, that's right. Today's a post-it, isn't it? Thanks for reminding me. So we'll also do that 5 p.m. session. Sure, we can do a post-it of precepts as well. Okay, so if I remember correctly, last time I did this kind of merger of the 5 and the 8. Didn't do them separately. So we'll try that again. So we'll get started with the precepts. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tisaranagamanang sampurnang. Panatipata vedamani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinadana vedamani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Those taking the 5 precepts, repeat. Kame sumichachara vedamani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Those taking the 8 precepts. Abrahmacharya vedamani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. And now we're back to everybody. Musavada vedamani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Sura Meria Majjapamadatana Veramani Sikapadang Samadhiyami. Tisaranena sadding panchasilang dhammang samadhiyatva sadhukang surakatang katva apamadena sampadeta bang. Now we continue with the 8 precepts. Number 6. Vikala bhojana veramani sikapadang samadhiyami. Number 7. We're going to break this up. Nacha gita vadita Visuka dasana Mala ganda vilepana Dharana mandana Vibhusanatthana veramani sikapadang samadhiyami. Uchcha sayana maha sayana veramani sikapadang samadhiyami. Tisaranena sadding attanga silang dhammang samadhayatva sadhukang surakatang katva appamadena sampadeta bang. Silena sukating yanti, silena bhoga sampada, silena nibbuting yanti, tasma silang visodaye. That is the patented Bhante J lazy way of doing the 5 and the 8 precepts at the same time. I've never seen anybody else do that before, but it does kind of fit. Mostly it's the same. Okay. So let's go back. Let's go and start our daily chanting. Tiratana Vandana, page 23. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijja charana sampano sugato loka vidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati satta deva manussanang buddho bhagavati. Svakato bhagavata Dhammo sanditiko akaliko ehipassiko panayako pachatang vedatabbo vinyuhiti. Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sango ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sango nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sango Samicipatipanno bhagavato savaka sango yadidang chattari purissa yugani yatta purissa puggala esa bhagavato savaka sango ahuneyo pahuneyo dakkineyo anjalikaraniyo anuttarang punyakatang lokasati. Buddho susuddho karuna mahannavo yochanta suddha bharanyana lochano lokassa papu pakilesa ghatako vandami buddhang aham adarena tang. Namo te purisa janya namo te purisuttama sadeva kasming lokasming nattite patipuggalo. Dhammo padipo viyatassu sattuno yo maggapaka matabheda pinnako lokuttaro yo chadhat attadipano vandami dhammang aham adarena tang yo cha dhammam abhinyaya dhammam manyaya pandito rahado va nivato cha anejo vupasammati ye sang dhamma asamutta parvade sunaniyare te sambuddha sammadanya charanti visame samang ye kechyo sadha loke vijanti vividha bahu dhammo sada samang natti etang pivita bhikkavo dhammo sadang pivitvana ajara maranasiyong bhavayitva chapasitva nibbuta upadikaye sango sukatta bhyatikatte sannito yo ditta santo sugatana bodhako lolapahino ariyo sumedaso vandami sangang aham adarena tang Sukho buddhanam uppado sukha saddhamma desana sukha sangassa samaggi samagganang tapo sukho bahungve saranang yanti pabbatani vanani cha aramma rukka chatyani manussa bayatajjata netang ko saranang kemang netang saranang uttamang netang saranang agamma sabba dukkha pamucchati yo cha buddhan cha dhamman cha sanghang cha saranang gato chattari ariya satchani sammappanyaya passati dukkam dukkha samuppadang dukkhassa cha atikkamang aryanchitangikam maggam dukkupasamagamminang etang ko saranang kemang etang saranang uttamang etang saranang agamma sabba dukkha pamucchati imaya dhamma nudhamma patipattiya buddhang pujemi imaya dhamma nudhamma patipattiya dhammang pujemi imaya dhamma nudhamma patipattiya sanghang pujemi Mano pubangama dhamma mano satta mano maya manasa che paduttena bhasati va karoti va tato nang dukkam manveti chakkang va vahato padang mano pubangama dhamma mano satta mano maya manasa che pasannena bhasati va karoti va Tato nang sukaman veti chaya vanapayani anicca vata sankhara upada vayadhamino upajjitva nirhujjanti te sangvupasumo sukho sabba papassa karanang kusalassa upasampada satchitta pariyodapanang etang buddhana sasanang Kanti paramang tapo tittika nibbanang paramang vadanti buddha nahi pabbajito parupaghahati samano hoti parang vihetayanto anupavado anupagato patimokke cha samvaro matanyuta chabhastasming pantang cha sayanasayang Adichitte cha ayogo etang buddhana sasanang imina punya kammena upajjaya gunuttara achari upakara cha mata pita piya mamang suryo chandima raja gunavanta narapicha brahma mara cha inda cha lokapala cha devata Yamo mitta manussa cha majhatta verika picha sabbe satta sukhi hontu punyani pakatani me sukang chatividhang dentu kippang papetu vomatang Imena punya kamena, imena udasena cha, kipahang sulabhe cheva tanupadana chedanang, ye santane hina dhamma, yava nibbana to mamang, na santu sabbada yeva yatta jato bave bave, ojucetto satipanyo sale koveryavameno, Mara labantuno kasang katun chaviriye sume Buddha di pavaro nato dhammo nato varuttamo Nato pacekka sambuddho sangho nato taro mamang Te so tamanubhavena maro kasang labantuma Emina punya kamena mame bala samagamo Satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana pattiya Dukkha patta chanidukka bhaya patta chanibbhaya Sokka patta chanisokka hontu sabbe pipaniyo Bhavagupadaya avichihattato etantare sattakayupapanna Rupi arupi cha sanya sanya no dukkha pamucchantu pusantu nibbuting. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Continuing on through the Mahasatipatthana Sutta. So we are page 171. Kayan cha pajanati pottabbe cha pajanati yang tadubhayang paticca uppajjati samyojanang tancha pajanati yata cha anupannassa samyojanassa uppado hoti tancha pajanati yata cha uppannassa samyojanassa pahanang hoti tancha pajanati yata cha pahinassa samyojanassa ayating Anupado hoti tancha pajanati Manang cha pajanati dhamme cha pajanati Yang cha tadubhayang paticca uppajjati Samyojanang tancha pajanati Yata cha anupannassa samyojanassa uppado hoti tancha pajanati Yata cha uppannassa samyojanassa pahanang hoti tancha pajanati Yata cha pahinassa samyojanassa ayating anupado hoti tancha pajanati Evang piko bhikkave bhikkhu dhammesu dhammanupassi viharati chasu ajjattika bahiresu ayatanaesu Dhammanupassana bojjanga pabam Punachaparang bhikkave bhikkhu dhammesu dhammanupassi viharati sattasu bojjangesu Katancha bhikkave bhikkhu dhammesu dhammanupassi viharati sattasu bojjangesu Ida bhikkave bhikkhu santang va ajattang santi sambojjangang attime ajattang satti sambojjango tipajanati asantang va ajattang satti sambojjangang nattime ajattang satti sambojjango tipajanati Yatta cha anupannassa satti sambojjangassa uppado hoti tancha pajanati Yatta cha anupannassa satti sambojjangassa bhavanaya paripuri hoti tancha pajanati All right. Now the English. He understands the body. He understands tactile objects, and he understands the fetter that arises dependent on both. And he also understands how there comes to be the arising of the arisen fetter, and how there comes to be the abandoning of the arisen fetter, and how there comes to be the future non-arising of the abandoned fetter. He also understands the mind. He understands mental phenomena, and he understands the fetter that arises dependent on both. He also understands how there comes to be the arising of the unarisen fetter, and how there comes to be the abandoning of the arisen fetter, and how there comes to be the future non-arising of the abandoned fetter. This is how a bhikkhu dwells contemplating phenomena in terms of the 6 internal and external bases. Contemplation of phenomena, the 7 enlightenment factors. Again, bhikkhus, a bhikkhu dwells contemplating phenomena in terms of the 7 enlightenment factors. And how does a bhikkhu dwell contemplating phenomena in terms of the 7 enlightenment factors? Here, there being the mindfulness enlightenment factor in him, a bhikkhu understands there is the mindfulness enlightenment factor in me. Or there being no mindfulness enlightenment factor in him, he understands there is no mindfulness enlightenment factor in me. And he also understands how there comes to be the arising of the unarisen mindfulness enlightenment factor, and how the arisen mindfulness enlightenment factor comes to fulfillment by development. All right. So we continue through the Maha-Satipatthana Sutta. Now we can do our thought of the day. I actually just had the thought as I was chanting to do an ongoing online live session of going through the Maha-Satipatthana Sutta in detail. Maybe that might be a future plan, a future project. All right. So we are going through Karaniyametta Sutta. Fourth paragraph. Yekechipanna bhuttasi tasava tavada anavasesa dikava ye mahantava majjhima rasaka anukatula. So we are well past now the 16 qualities, and we're directly into the metta portion here. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long or large, medium, short, subtle or gross, right? So we think about this. This is a very interesting list, right? Because oftentimes we can understand that we have our likes and our dislikes. We have our in-group and out-group preferences. We have certain types of people that we like and certain types of people that we don't like, right? And so here, the weak or the strong, right? Sometimes people really, look down on weak people. These weak people, or they look up, oh, this person's, so strong, he's stupid or whatever, right? We have all kinds of reasons to dislike because weak or strong, right? We all have a long or large. Oh, that big dumb oaf, right? All kinds of medium, short. They're short. I don't like them. Subtle or gross, right? All of these different characteristics of beings that we can have likes and dislikes about, right? You can just meet a person, and because they have some kind of external qualities that we have a history of not liking, they instantly start down here, right? Normally, you start everybody about here, like in the middle. right? And then they build up. But because they have qualities that you observe right off the bat that you don't like, they start down here. So they have a higher bar that they have to work on. Right? This is why metta has no barriers. It's appamana, means limitless, right? It doesn't matter. We don't practice metta based on the characteristics of the person, right? And these are all mostly what would you call, not all, but some of them are what they call immutable characteristics, means like you're born that way, right? Because of genetics or whatever, this is part of you, right? So, and in this society, we do have that kind of feeling that we shouldn't judge people on their immutable characteristics, at least certain ones. Other ones we can continue to judge, right? But when we practice metta, when we have the mindset of metta, when we want to develop a mind full of metta, we want to observe all of these different likes and dislikes of all these different characteristics, right? All of these different things. The Buddha goes through, actually, tomorrow we're going to go through even more qualities, right? The Buddha has 8 lines worth of different characteristics, right? That are listed here, right? So the Buddha's trying to list all the qualities so they could say there's no exceptions, right? There's no exceptions. There's no, I like this person, so they get metta, and I don't like that person because of X reason, and they don't get metta. Right? This is one of the basic understandings of metta that anybody who's starting off metta should understand. The goal is to include everybody in our circle, no matter who, no matter what characteristics, no matter what reasons, no matter what they've done or they haven't done or anything like that. The goal is to include all beings in your circle. Right? Just like I always use that poem from Edward Markham, right? The Outwitted. They drew a circle that shut me out. Heretic, rebel, a thing to flout. But love and I had the wit to win. We drew a circle that took them in. Right? That's metta. Doesn't matter how many people draw you out of their circles. You draw everybody in your circle. All beings. That's what metta is. All beings are in your circle. All beings deserve your metta, your limitless goodwill, right? So that's what metta is. And so the Buddha starts out with going through all these characteristics to say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one is which. Metta is for all beings everywhere. So friends, we can reflect on this quality today that we could observe when we practice metta and our mind goes like, oh, may all beings, except for that one person, be well, happy, and peaceful, right? And it's not to say that you should force your mind to say, oh, you stupid mind, don't think about that. You observe that and you say, see, my mind is not full of limitless metta just yet. My mind still has a ways to go, and that's okay, right? So let's practice more metta until the mind is perfectly okay with giving metta to all beings everywhere. With that, I wish you a very spiritually successful and peaceful day. Practice well and be well. Sukhi hotu, may you be happy. Have a good Apposita today. And actually I had the idea, I might just do the Apposita session. I might, since the Apposita session is usually on the Discord, and now that I'm actually using my phone, I might just actually attach the phone. Maybe I'll have do the Discord and YouTube at the same time. That might work out decent enough. We'll see. But anyway, friends, okay, until next time, Sukhi hotu.